Hello, people of the interwebs. My name is E-Wraith. I am owner of EP Gaming Server. Today we're going to show you how to configure all the essentials files. So we're going to start off with the regular essentials. I'm going to just leave the link to the download in the description because, if you don't know how to download this crap, then, you shouldn't be owning a server. It's just the easiest thing ever. Anyway, so once you get your files in there, just start up your server. It'll generate these 3 files here, and let's get started with the first essentials folder. So open that shit up. Click on the configuration. I recommend you guys get Notepad++. It is like a server owner's dream girl. I don't know. It's this freaking awesome little program that just sorts everything out for you instead of just using regular Notepad. For those of you who are getting and click open with and just look for Notepad++. So let's get started here. I'm not really going to hold your hand and look through all this crap because, it explains it. Plain English, if you want to use special characters in this document, such as accent letters, blah, blah, blah. Anything that's in this color green is going to explain anything in blue. So, it's really just about reading. Let me go through this real quick. For servers that aren't really creative, or hell, if you are creative and you don't want any spawning of certain items, this is my server's blacklist here. You just type in the item ID. Usually the default is 46, 11, and 10. I think that's TNT, lava, still lava, and lava. And if you want to add any more, just add them here. There's no spaces, just commas. Here are the permission nodes. You can do these in-game, and I'll show you guys in a second. The configuration is fairly easy. It's really just reading the green and then finding out what the blue means. That is really it. The kits are a little weird to start making. I suggest you just delete the kits here and just fill it in yourself, because making new kits I have trouble with. But I'm going to find out how, and I'll make a video on how to do it. Just skimming through this real quick. Just little configurations in game that kind of make a big difference. But it's very, very easy to edit, just reading. That is pretty much it for this. You guys, this is very self-explanatory, so any complaints, you can go screw yourself. Now, let me just look through here real quick, see if we need to go through anything. Fig, spawn, everything else is just server crap. Rules. If you guys want to set any rules, like for me, it's starting a residence on my server. It's so you guys can protect your own land. You just type /rules and the rules for how to set up a residence. They're not really rules, they're instructions, but I took advantage of it. It's just instructions on how to set res, and it's easier than just setting announcements on how to do it. Group manager. This is a very big file. Start off with the first configuration. Small config. You don't really need to mess with any of this stuff. Only if you're really advanced, but even so, you don't really need to mess with it. Worlds. This is where stuff comes alive. All right, groups. Default groups are default, owner, builder, moderator, admin, and that is about it. I'll teach you guys how to add groups right now. It is, holy crap, I opened up Facebook. It's easier in game. All right, now that we got our server up and game open, I think the next step is to join the server. I'm not too sure, but I think you should. All right, here we go. Logging in. Apparently I'm a guest. Oh, that's right. Okay, so this is the little starting of my server, and before I get carried away with that, let me freaking finish how to edit groups. So we last took off in group manager config. No, user world group configurations. All right, so instead of editing in your little folder files, let me just opt myself real quick. Badoom, badoom. All right, operate. You see a little the default for guest. It's not gonna have a G. It's just gonna be the color purple. But I wanted the default light green because the builder default is just green. So I didn't really want people to be like they look like they were somewhat left out, like they were new, they didn't know what to do. Light green, it kind of makes you fit in a bit. But yes, apparently I'm a guest. I just started a new server. So if you want to promote somebody, you just say man you add. I'm guessing that means man you add. Player name be eWraith admin. I'll move to the group admin. Do this for any group that you have, so I can put myself back to default. That's guest. If you want to do what I did and add the G and maybe some color, you can find all these commands by just typing /help. So you can see right there /menu add, /menu del, menu add sub, and the list goes on for a bit, but just some quick little configurations that people do use, and you will see it all the time. So you have menu add, then man add. I'm guessing that means manager, manage group. The G stands for group, U stands for user. Manage group, add the variable. So man add v default. No, let's mess with admin real quick. Admin prefix, and then what you want to show up. So you're gonna need little color codes. So and4 is red, A for admin, and then if I just want that red, I'll put another color code in. So let's say 2. I think that's either green or blue. Boom. So if I move myself to admin, it'll just show my little prefix, the colors, and all. That is pretty much it. Again, if you wanna see any of the other commands, you just type /help and look for all the essentials help commands. Now to create a group, you're gonna want to type man add, manage group, add. You just leave it add, and it'll add a group. So add eWraith is sexy as hell. You create a group named eWraith is sexy as hell. If you want to add permissions, man add p for permissions, and let's say essentials.fly. Don't ask me how I remember that. Oops. Man add p, the group name, and you added essentials.fly to group. Again, if you want to add the prefixes and the colors, you do man add v. If you want to do it to a certain player, you do man u add. It's all just what's in between lines, I guess. If you use a U, stands for user. Use a G, stands for group. And that is pretty much it. That's as simple as it'll get. So if I typed man u in any of these commands, it would have done it to a specific user. But it'll tell me to specify the user instead of the group. That is really it. It's so simple. Any other commands are in there. What else? Let's go back to our folders. Hello. 4% of battery. That's awesome. Anyway, back to plugins, back to Group Manager, back to Worlds, back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. That'll be the last time I ever say that. I'm terribly sorry. All right, your user in your Group Manager, your user folder in your Group Manager folder will just show all your users and what groups they're in, what permissions they have, if any permissions are given to them. Let's go back here. Okay, so we're done. We're done with the worlds folder. Global groups. This is just all, I guess you would say, default permissions. Permissions when you add in game, it'll show in your groups folder that we were just in. But here, I guess you would add it manually here. But this is all your default crap, all from Essentials, Group Manager, Bucket. If you download Townie would automatically put their permissions in. Let me see. That is it for Group Manager. It's all really easy. It's just memorizing most of it. I mean, if you go through it like, oh, I don't know, all this seems all jumbled up, then, I mean, you're just some lazy SOB. You didn't read. It's all there, all really easy. And that's it for Essentials. So thanks for watching. I'm eWraith, owner of epgaming.webs.com. Drop by the server if you need any questions answered, and I'll be happy to answer them. So that is the end of our show.